phones. You can tell me what you want. We are addicted to our phones. If you go on your phone first thing in the morning, guess what? You an addict. If you go on your phone when you should be doing other things, you an addict. If you live in the 21st century, you an addict. Hey guys, I'm back with another video. In this video I'm going to tell you about my experience with 3 months without social media. It was the bomb. Best 3 months of my life. I don't think I can do it again, but best 3 months of my life. Okay, I'm going to start with telling you what made it easier for me to start, and then I'm going to tell you how I did it, and then I'm going to tell you how it changed my life. Okay, so I started with, I had a lot of boy problems when I was younger. So I had this thing where there was this one boy that I texted all the time, but then we texted less and I was more hurt, and then we just texted at the night time, you know. So I was like, okay, me being on social media, on WhatsApp or Instagram or whatever, doesn't make sense if you are not talking to me, boo. Yes, I was really feeling him. So I was like, okay, so for me not to be hurt, I would just go on my phone at a certain time. So I made this rule that throughout the day I wouldn't go on social media. I would go there at, let me say, 7 p.m. That would be the time that I would go on my phone. So that is something that made it easier for me already like pausing myself using social media. So the first tip, to sum it up, is make a specific time where you want to go on social media. So then we didn't text again. Now my feelings were hurt too. This is kind of a story time. But my feelings were hurt too, and I didn't want to talk to anybody else. So I made this thing where I only went on social media on the weekends. Second step is to just go on social media on the weekends. Or schedule some days where you want to go on social media and where you don't want to go on social media. Because me being the kind of person I was always on my phone waiting for a text back or a text, being hurt, wasting my time. You know, I could have done so many other things with that time. Then finally I was like, okay, I'm going to just disconnect myself for a month. That month was so awesome that I was like, okay, 2 more months. So then I disconnected till my birthday. Because I started like in the middle of April. It was last year, 2016, till the end of June. I knew that if it was my birthday, of course I want to post it on social media, like duh. Now I'm going to tell you how I did it, because it is not easy. You can fight me on this. Social media is a drug. Our phones are drugs. We are addicted to our phones. You can tell me what you want. We are addicted to our phones. If you go on your phone first thing in the morning, guess what? You an addict. If you go on your phone when you should be doing other things, you an addict. If you live in the 21st century, you an addict. You can fight me on this, but I'm going to win this fight because it is the truth. Anyway, moving on. So I'm going to tell you how I did it, because I really want people to like feel the feelings that I did when I was like disconnected, and yeah. So first thing I did, I deactivated my Instagram. People say, okay, let me just delete the app. Yeah, I tried that, and then I went on Safari on my phone and went to Instagram on there. It actually helps you save space, but that's pretty much it. So deactivate your account, boo. Deactivate it. You don't need it. Delete it. And what I did with Snapchat, I deleted the app and I made a dedication that I wouldn't use it. I tried disconnecting again, and then I deleted Snapchat, but because it wasn't deactivated, I re-downloaded the app and went on it, and then I deleted the app again, and then I re-downloaded the app again. So just delete it and make a dedication that you are not going to go there. Also, a tip is for when you do the weekends or specific time thing, make long ass passwords and then just log off of Snapchat, because when you go on the app, sometimes when you're bored, you don't even recognize that you're about to commit some sins or go back to your drugs, and you just click on Snapchat and you're like, oh. But then it says log in, and then you have to type in a long ass password, and you'll be like, nah, bruh, not worth it. And then you just move on with your life. That's something that works for me because I'm a lazy person. I don't like typing a lot. So me having a long ass password is really exhausting to type in, and that is kind of a trap for myself to, you know, stop. Another thing that helped me is not having my phone on me 24/7. For example, when I went out with my friends, I left my phone in a car or at home or just in my pocket, just out of sight, out of mind. Or when I studied, I left my phone upstairs and I was downstairs. Being the lazy person that I am, I didn't want to go upstairs to look at my phone every time, so it helped. With that being said, try to replace your phone. For example, if you listen to music a lot, buy an iPod. Maybe you even have an iPod. Listen to music on your iPod or on your computer or on the TV, just not your phone. Or people say, no, I can't live without my phone because my alarm clock. Get an alarm clock. It's not that expensive. Don't give me that excuse. What I also did was I went out more with my friends and I really lived in the moment, and I wasn't thinking about my phone because I had so much fun with my friends. Now, if you don't have friends, you have friends. Everybody has friends. Just if you don't have friends, then do stuff with your family, your mom, your cat, your dogs, you know, everybody has someone or something around them. Going out with your friends and doing stuff with your friends, that's a major distraction, and that will help you to not look at your phone all the time. Now, the last tip or the last thing I did was I set a date. Like I said, it was my birthday coming up. I set a date like 1 week before my birthday, where I would go on social media again and text my friends regularly again and all that shit. If it's really hard for you, setting a date will most definitely help you, because you would look forward to it and you will just be like, yes, I did that, I accomplished that. And writing things down, I cannot stress this enough, is key, because if you write them down, not on your phone, write them down with your hands, it will help you. I don't know how to explain this, but if you write things down, you will get them accomplished. So I do say that I deleted all my social media and all that, but I actually didn't delete my Pinterest because I had a lot of motivation and a lot of helpful things on Pinterest, and Pinterest wasn't really something that I connected with people about. It was something for myself. And Tumblr, see, I deleted Tumblr now because I'm like, I don't want to go on social media that often now. But I didn't delete Tumblr because there were a lot of quotes and also motivation, so yeah. I'm mainly talking about Instagram, Snapchat, you know, WhatsApp, where you talk to people and show people what you are doing and all that. So now, how these 3 months changed my life. So for me, it was kind of a detox. It was a cleanse of my soul, because when all these things were happening, I felt like shit. Seriously, I felt so bad. I was so sad about everything. I was on Snapchat. I was always in my bed being on social media, and I looked at Snapchat and Instagram when everyone was living their life, and I would just basically watch them living their life while I was like kind of doing nothing. That was like when I had a reality check, because everybody was living their life and I was just there watching them living their life and I wasn't living my life. For me, there was also no pressure to post. When I did something, I could really live in the moment, and living in the moment is so important. I took pictures with my phone. I don't know, that captured the moment, but I wasn't like constantly on social media posting about it, talking about it, not really being there where I said I was, if that makes sense. Now, in these 3 months, I told myself I want to be better. I gained a lot of weight and I wanted to, you know, work out and be healthier. And I did that, yo, I did that. I can't believe how much my body has transformed in these 3 months. I went for a run every day. I did home workouts every day, and I'm going to show you a picture of how my body looked before and how it looked after. Girl! Like, I don't know, when I had social media, I still worked out sometimes, but I wasn't really that consistent. Because, I don't know, maybe it's because I saw other people with way better bodies, but I don't really know what it is, but maybe it's because I had so much time for myself, to focus on myself, because there was no one else to focus on, because I didn't have social media. I didn't know what other people were doing with their life. It was just me in my life, and the focus was on me. I did that. I wanted to transform my body, and I did that. I ate healthier. I learned to love myself more because it was just me. It was my world. It was just me. I don't even know how to explain it. You guys have to try it out for yourself, and then you will see. My life was good. These were the best 3 months of my life. There was no comparison. I was focused on myself, and I feel like everybody needs that. Everybody needs to disconnect from social media once in a while, because it is an addiction. Fight me, it is an addiction. And if you are feeling really sad and you are feeling really unhappy with your life or with where you are, just take the time to focus on yourself. Okay, sometimes when I'm really upset, I go on social media and I just look at people, or some people, when they're upset, they post on social media. Stop. Social media is not your remedy. Social media is not your God. Go and pray to your God. If you're upset, go and pray, talk to God about it, but not on social media, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. On the real, nobody cares about your problems. Okay, maybe your friends, but then you should talk to your friends and not post it on all over social media, because I feel like that is the most unhealthy thing you can do. And we all want to be healthy. This is about living good. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope I could convince some of you to don't overdose. Take it little by little, step by step. I really hope that some of you really take this serious and try to disconnect. You don't have to disconnect for 3 months. Just start with a week or something, and you will really see what I mean when I say life was good, or these were the best 3 months of my life, because I was just so happy. And it wasn't like I was antisocial and I was just in my bed all the time. I was doing things. I was getting things done. I can't describe it. You have to experience it for yourself to understand me, okay? Anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely day. God bless y'all. See ya in the next video.